Welcome to HumanityWins.net. Please read the important disclaimer on your screen. All of the content provided is for entertainment purposes only. It should not be taken as medical or legal advice. Please contact your doctor or lawyer if you require such advice. Thank you. The show starts right now. Hello, welcome to this new episode of HumanityWins.net. This is episode 256 from October the 4th of the year 2023. Today's a Wednesday. Today's going to be a very short one. This is an episode I had in the back burner, something I've been speaking a lot through my shows, through my chats, that I do feel, as I said on the very sensitive, the very emotional Monday's episode, that I do believe the universe, these beings I was speaking of, the pure love of the spirit state, the pure love that you feel, and the only thing you can think of when you are in a pure spirit state, that the only thing the universe wants us in that state is to change. Okay, so I've been saying many times that I do believe this is the crucial part of the karma system. This is the crucial part of us making mistakes, of us going through experiences that we fail to properly behave, that we fail to access that morality that we have in us. We don't need to gain morality. We don't need to understand morality. We don't need to acquire morality. We have it in us. It's not knowledge, okay? It's something we have in us. We know how to behave. We know how not to behave. We know the things we shouldn't do. We know the things we should do. But we fail. We make mistakes. We're imperfect beings. As we're going through this learning experience, and I said, our life, our existence is mostly an enjoying and learning experience. That's why I don't see suffering in the cards. That's why I don't see this scarcity-based reality in the cards. That's why it has never made sense to me. And as I shared on Monday's episode, on many episodes, since I was a young boy, I always felt this reality was just not correct, not right. There was something wrong about it. Like I was living in a movie, in some kind of video game that doesn't make sense. This doesn't, and not sense through the mind, sense through my intuition. Because what possible knowledge can you have as an 8-year-old, as a 10-year-old? You're very limited, okay? No matter how much you have studied, if you are an avid reader, even if you are some kind of genius, when you're 8 years old, 9 years old, you don't have too much knowledge, but you could be full of intuition. That you could. Since you're as a baby, you could be full of intuition, okay? Because that's something from the heart. That's something we carry on among these experiences. Knowledge is something we acquire in this very temporary, this very primary, primitive experience we're having as a being, as a human being, as a flesh, as a body, okay? But our intuition, that's something just basically superior that we have access to, and it doesn't matter the age we have. An 18-year-old could be more into it, could be full of wisdom compared to a 16-year-old that has his brain full of knowledge, has studied all his life, he's a scholar, he's a doctor, he has all these accolades from this, mainstream reality. But an 18-year-old could be wiser than the 16-year-old through the intuition. So basically, on this very short Wednesday episode, what I want to share is I do believe the universe wants us to change. The universe wants us to start doing right choices. And it's very happy when we do them naturally, organically, and we tap into our own morality and we understand everything is about trying just to be the best version of what you can be. The universe knows this reality is difficult. It has to know. It has to know this reality if it's tainted, it has to know. And if it's, just a test, because there's this school of thought, these realities is a test, a morality test, or some kind of test that we're here to learn through this experience. Okay, if that's, then I'm wrong. If that's what it is, then, I'm open to being wrong. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that I do feel very strong in me that the universe wants you to really try to do the right thing all the time. Okay, and if that implies going into your own morality and saying, I shouldn't be doing this. I was just watching a video for a short while, a couple of minutes, of someone mentioning the First Amendment. And, basically this person went into a 2-3 minute rant. And then I stopped the video because there was nothing left for me. I really didn't enjoy it. There was nothing left for me in that video. When the person just basically said, you know what, if I go through the street and I want to shout someone, and I'm sorry, I want to say the word, that the person that know me, they know I don't see any colors at all. For me, the skin is meaningless. The color of the skin is meaningless. I love you all. Doesn't matter if you're red, yellow, black, white, orange, whatever. I don't care at all. But this person said, I could go through the street and I have the free will and I have the First Amendment protecting me that I can shout someone nigger. Okay, sure. I agree. That's your free will. If that's what you think free will is, that's your free will. Also, by the way, you can also buy a gun or get a gun and you can start shooting everyone. Okay, God is not gonna come and stop you or disable the gun. I already went through that. It has to allow that. That's your free will. The only thing is one is legal and one is illegal. That's the only difference. They are both equally hurtful, okay? They're both equally wrong. They are both equally what the universe doesn't want from you, okay? The universe wants you to change. The universe wants you to evolve. The universe wants you to be the best version you can be. It doesn't matter if you are flesh, as I said in Monday's episode. The universe wants you to understand that you are only love and that you should only vibrate in love. And if you vibrate in love, I can assure you, you are not gonna go out on the street and start shouting nigger and whatever, and fat and awful, and and you're ugly and whatever. I hate you and I division and all that to your brothers and sisters, because that's what you're shouting to, by the way. Doesn't matter who you're shouting it to. That person is your brother or is your sister, okay? Because they come from the same creation as you come from. So for you to say that is your free will, that you can go outside and shout whatever you want to anyone, and by the way, I want to say it again, offense. I can offend whoever I want. Well, I'm going to break it to you. I'm sorry about that. Offense is like delivering something through a shipping company, okay? If a person gets to their house and say, I'm not going to get it, I'm not going to receive it, send it back. The offense doesn't get there, okay? So you can shout someone, you're fat, you're awful, whatever, I hate you, you're black, I'm white, whatever you want to say, whatever you think it could be hurtful, okay? If that person just smiles at you and says, I love you back, oh my God, they got you, and you know it, and that's what irks you. That's what irks you, because you want to vibrate in the negativity, but you cannot understand that any hurtful comment you say to a brother and sister is something because is not the other person, because you decide through your own free will to be negative, That's what you want to be. And that's what the universe wants you to change the old way to the new way, okay? Now it's time for change. Now, you today, doesn't matter what you have done, doesn't matter if you're listening this in a prison, doesn't matter, really doesn't matter. Now it's a perfect time for you to change. It's a perfect time to you to discover your own morality and discover that the reason you cannot be hurtful, that the reason you cannot be belligerent, that the reason you cannot be violent, that the reason you cannot be like that, fearful and vibrating in that, because you're a different thing. Yes, you're having a human experience. Yes, you're having a physical experience. I get all that. And it's very difficult. Yes, this experience is extremely difficult. And believe me, my heart goes out to all human beings on Earth right now and in the history of Earth, because this has been such a difficult experience. I still don't know if this is supposed to be this way, if this is tainted, if this is a hijacked reality, or if this is a test that I'm failing, basically, because I don't believe this is a test. I do believe all my life in this experience as Alex. Okay, I'm 50 years old. All my life since I was a child, I believe this reality is tainted. I remember telling my parents, this is not supposed to be this way. This is not supposed to be this way. Okay, this is not supposed to be about money. This is not supposed to be about success. This is not supposed to be about everyone dying in Africa and everyone living in Europe and the United States and all these imbalances in the world, and and the environment being so polluted, because right now people are saying, like, basically it's fine that the environment is toxic. Basically, get an EMF counter, okay, and go around your house, your router, your phone, okay, and get surprised a little bit. They're very cheap. They're like 50 US if you can afford it. Get an EMF monitor and go and monitor everything around. And you'll see the things you don't see, you don't smell, you don't hear, you don't taste, you don't touch, okay? And that's why everyone is getting cancer, and everyone is getting, because we live in a toxic environment. We have destroyed nature, okay, to our own free will, okay? Because we live in a tainted reality, in a demonic reality. But you don't have to be like that. The universe wants you to change. The universe wants you to realize that morality you have in you. that beautiful being you are, all of you listening, you are beautiful beings, all the beings in the world, you are beautiful. But you have to discover it and change. And today is a perfect day. It's a perfect day to start being the best version you can be, the best version of you. You can do it. Please go inside you and discover, because it's not in the out there. It's not in any book. It's not in any video. No one has this information. The only one that has this information is you inside you. You know how to be the best version of you. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If everything is okay, I shall see you back on Friday. Please enjoy this Wednesday. Any way you want to enjoy it. Or my suggestion, please try to enjoy it with family and friends. Thank you very much. Have a great Wednesday. Thank you. You honor me with your time. If everything's okay, I shall see you back on Friday. Thanks. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover yourself. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and guidance. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover yourself? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to yourself and the universe. Request to be connected and ask, who am I? Where do I come from? You will start getting signs, breadcrumbs, and signals. You will notice how your notions about those realities start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering yourself equals to breaking your matrix. Your self-imposed limits will fall, and you will be ready to serve humanity and help break this spell and deception on us. But you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will start a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, loss, envy, violence, justice, true violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only the evildoers and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Please relax and enjoy life. When everyone breaks their own matrix, humanity through our community consciousness will break the final spell. The new world will start and everything will gradually fall. Governments, hierarchies, and the medical and financial system will go from scarcity to abundance for all. Thank you very much for watching. Please share this episode. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@humanitywins.net. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.humanitywins.net. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.